Alright, what's going on, you guys? Brian here, and this is my WrestleMania 35 predictions video for tomorrow night's event and the history-making WrestleMania 35 tomorrow night. Personally, I will not be watching it based on work reasons, because I have to work the graveyard shift the next morning, and so I will not be able to watch. I might watch some of it, but I won't be able to watch all of it, so I just said, you know what, I'm not even gonna, watch it. But thought I'd make a predictions video for it. So here we go. History making WrestleMania tomorrow night, as for the first time ever, the women will close out WrestleMania in a triple threat match. It will be winner take all for both the SmackDown and Raw Women's Championships, as Becky Lynch, the SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair, and the Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey compete in a triple threat. This one, I'm going to go with the man, Becky Lynch, who I think will walk out with both belts tomorrow night. I am just hoping, as far as this matchup is concerned, that they do not put a match that is really good before the main event. That will get fans so out of it that they won't care about the main event. So here's hoping that they don't. We have Seth Rollins challenging Brock Lesnar for the WWE Universal Championship. This one, I'm pretty much probably like everybody else, hoping that Seth Rollins wins. But this is WWE. They will probably keep the belt on Brock. So I think Brock walks out still champion, even though I pray that Seth Rollins walks out the champion. We have Kofi Kingston challenging Daniel Bryan for the WWE Championship. This one, I think Daniel Bryan wins, even though I hope that Kofi Kingston gets his moment of winning the championship and get his WrestleMania moment. We have Triple H versus Batista, no holds barred. If Triple H loses, he must retire as a wrestler. I see Triple H winning, because this is, anytime, there's been plenty of times where the person that puts their career on the line loses. A la Shawn Michaels back at WrestleMania 26, where he lost to The Undertaker. But I don't see Triple H losing. I see Triple H finally getting his win over Batista tomorrow night. In Kurt Angle's retirement match, and his last match, it will be Kurt Angle versus Baron Corbin. This one, I see Kurt Angle going out on top and going out with the victory. Even though I would be surprised if Baron Corbin wins. Speaking of Kurt Angle, he kind of spoiled the fact that John Cena will have a match at WrestleMania. I don't know who it'll be against if it does happen. I know they were saying online that WWE has been trying to keep Cena's opponent under wraps, as far as Cena having a match. But Kurt Angle kind of spoiled it a little bit in an interview that he did. So that'll be another match added. It'll probably be like a quick squash or something like that. We have Shane McMahon versus The Miz in Falls Count Anywhere. I think Miz walks out with the victory tomorrow night. Roman Reigns takes on Drew McIntyre. I think that I'm actually going to go with McIntyre on this one to win. So that's my official prediction. I think he gets a big win at WrestleMania tomorrow night. AJ Styles versus Randy Orton. I'm going to go with AJ on this one, and I'm going to say that he defeats Randy Orton. Another match, or one match that we don't know what's going to happen. Samoa Joe defends the United States Championship against Rey Mysterio. Apparently, Rey Mysterio suffered an injury on Raw. Maybe not, and so this match, whether or not it happens, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But Samoa Joe, I think he walks out. If it does happen, I see him walking out still champion. We have Demon Finn Balor. He'll be taking on Bobby Lashley for the Intercontinental Championship. I see Finn Balor regaining the IC title tomorrow night as his demon persona. In a match that was added, I think, yesterday, or made official yesterday, because it kind of one of the programs for WrestleMania kind of spoiled it. It is going to be Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder challenging the Revival for the Raw Tag Team Championships. This one, I would like to see. Or better yet, I think I would be shocked if Hawkins and Ryder walk out with the tag team belts tomorrow night, as far as the Raw Tag Team Championships are concerned. They're going to be challenging the Revival. I'm going to go with the Revival, even though I think it would probably shock people if Hawkins and Ryder walk out with the championships. So I'm going to go with the Revival for this one to retain. For the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, it will be the Usos defending against, it'll be The Bar, Shinsuke Nakamura and Rusev, and Ricochet and Aleister Black. That will be Fatal 4-Way for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. This one, based on the performance that Ricochet and Aleister Black gave at TakeOver last night, I would have to say, I'm going to say Ricochet and Aleister Black walk out as the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Even though it is a Fatal 4-Way, so any one of these teams could win, I'm going to go with Ricochet and Aleister Black to become champions. Another Fatal 4-Way tag match, this time for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. It will be the Divas of Doom versus the Iconics versus Nia Jax and Tamina versus the Boss and Hug Connection, Sasha Banks and Bayley, the current Women's Tag Team Champions. This one, all four teams are really good. However, I think that the Iconics will get their WrestleMania moment and win the Women's Tag Team Championships. On the pre-show, we have 3 matches. It will be Tony Nese challenging Buddy Murphy for the Cruiserweight Championship. This one I see Buddy Murphy retaining. I think he's been really dominant as champion, and I see them continuing having him as the champion. And, of course, we have the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal and the Women's Battle Royal. These two, as far as, if I'm going to make a prediction, as far as the Women's Battle Royal, I say Asuka. I think they need to give her this win because of how they took the SmackDown Women's title off of her, and I think that she wins this one. And then as far as the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, I'm going to say Strowman. I say Braun Strowman wins, even though I'm hoping that they don't put over those 2 guys from Saturday Night Live. I forget their names. I'm sorry, I'm sorry out there, but those I don't know. I feel like they're wasting Strowman like nothing. I think they're wasting him, trying to be like, going after these like celebrities and stuff like that now. So that's pretty much my prediction. I think Strowman wins the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, and then Asuka wins the Women's Battle Royal. But if I was going to make predictions for that, those 2 I predict will win. So with that in mind, This looking at the card, there's a lot of matches on the show tomorrow night for WrestleMania. Like I said, I won't be watching it, so there will be no recap video for tomorrow. So with that being said, if you guys are planning on watching WrestleMania, let me know what you guys think is going to happen tomorrow. Who do you guys want to see walk out victorious? So with that in mind, this has been my WrestleMania 35 predictions video. As always, I am Brian, and thank you for watching.